My name's Kaz. Welcome to our mind and body class here today at Christ Church University. We work alongside our parks, bringing you 6 classes a week. All you need is a mat. You don't need any shoes, so bare feet or yoga socks if you've got them for a bit of grip. And we're going to get started. So lie on the floor for me. Lie on the floor. Relax. Oh, lovely. I'm going to just lie down for a little bit. We're going to do a quick body scan. Properly get grounded into the floor because we are going to be using our bodies for that strength today. So take your head from one side to the other and then the other side. So a bit of neck mobility. You're going to bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears and then relax them. Push your shoulder blades into the back of the floor and your elbows. Scrunch up your hands and then relax them. So you are sinking into the floor. Squeeze your bottom. Give that a little squeeze and then relax that. Pushing your knees down deep into the floor, back of the knees, scrunching up our toes and relax. Just for about 30 seconds here. Relax your body. Right, we're going to start mobilizing. So rotate your wrists for me. Rotate your wrists clockwise and then take it round the other way. Do about 6 or 8 repetitions. We won't be using our wrists very much today, but we still have a couple of inversions when we do our sun sails. Bring your knee into your chest and take it away. Alternate that. Do the other one. Bring it in and take it away. We alternate in and take away. And when you take it away, really point your toe and stretch it out of its socket. So we don't want to take it out, but we want to stretch it. Yeah, we want to work the knees. Some clicks. Oh, mine are clicking this morning. Ouch. When you've brought your last knee in, rotate it for your hip. So this is like obviously one of 2 ball and socket joints we have in our body, our hips and our shoulders. So these are the only ones that can really rotate round. Draw a big circle with your knee. One way and then the other. About 6 or 8 repetitions. We will be using our hips today. We've got a lot of warrior stuff that we're going to do. So really make sure we mobilize those. Bring up your other side and mobilize that. Clockwise, about 6 or 8 times. And then you take it around the other way. Draw the big circles, yeah? Try not to do it or see it as a chore. It's actually to mobilize. We need the mobilization in our bodies ready for the work. Oh, that's nice. While you've got your leg up in the air, rotate your ankle for me. Rotate your ankle for me. One way and then the other. So when we do our warrior 2, obviously we turn our ankles out. Yes, we want to rotate those and make sure they're mobile. Bring the other one up and just do a quick one of those 6 to 8 times. Round you go, round the other way. There we go. Nice and mobile. Come up for your seated position. We're going to limber. So you're going to stretch forward, chin on your chest, and then you're going to take it out. And this is a limber. So we're constantly moving. We aren't stretching it towards the end of a hip class. It's mobilization with a bit of stretch, our dynamic stretching. So take it all the way forward. Reach your fingers as far forward as you can. Stretch that neck. So bring that chin right down into the chest. Then squeeze your shoulder blades together and keep the movement. Squeeze, squeeze. And from here, keeping those shoulders out, rotate them back. Rotate them back. Oh, that's nice. And rotate them forward. We should be nice and mobile now. We'll just do a little twist because we have got twists coming later. So look to one side of the back of the room and then the other. So we want to get our twist within our torso. So don't just take your chest and your eye gaze back. Try to take it from your core all the way around, a little bit further around if we can get there. Our arms are out, so we've got that stability. We've got a little bit more help to get us round as well. Right, come on up to our standing position. We're going to extend our mountain. Nice little bit of a pulse raiser. Extend your mountain. So we have our shoulders relaxed, tiny little knee bend if we need it. Chest and eye gaze forward, shoulders down, ears inside your biceps. There's our extended mountain when our fingertips reach the ceiling. Get ready to fold. So we take our arms wide and we fold. We tip from the hip. That's all we've moved. Hip in, tipping forward. Palms flat on the floor. Take one leg back into a plank, followed by the next one. There's our plank. So let's get this plank nailed. We don't want it here. Look at this. It's really low in the back. Oh, that's really uncomfortable. We don't want it here. Yeah, we're not on our toes. We want it here. Nice and strong. Shoulders over your wrists. Have a little look. Are they? Knees down. Squeeze your elbows in, lowering yourself down halfway. And then you're going to slide your hands forward, coming onto our elbows and lifting our chest up. This is our Sphinx. So we have our cobra. We have our baby cobra. With a Sphinx, it's on our elbows. So the elbows are tucked in tight, fingertips facing forward, and you lift your chest. This is more of a lower back. You lift your chest as much as you can. Our Sphinx. Palms flat on the floor. Curl your toes under. Push back into your downward facing dog. Remember, if you've got any injuries, do what your body is allowing you to do this morning. And walk your feet out for me. Walk your feet out for me. So when we do inversions like this, our heart does have to work a bit quicker. Every time our head is underneath our heart, it does work quicker. So this is why we're a bit more of a pulse raiser. Take your right foot in between your hands into that lunge. Have a look at your knee. Is your knee over your ankle or is it coming forward? Is it coming back? We want it on top. Palms flat on the floor. Bring your back leg in. Feet together if you can. Bring it up. We're going to do that again a couple more times. For each breath, exhale as you come down. Take it all out. Breathe out. Exhale. Feet. Palms flat on the floor. Take your left foot back this time into your plank. Take your right foot back into your plank. We're here. Stay here a little bit longer. Now your option is you can lower yourself down, bring your knees down, come up for that Sphinx. So if you're going to do a tricep push up, yeah. Breathe up. You all right, Ruth? Curl your toes under, push back. Left foot comes in between our hands. Whoop. Right foot comes in and follows it. Try and get your feet together. So we use that balance, that core as well. Take it up. 2 more times. Fold. Fold down. Right foot comes back. Left foot follows shortly into that plank. Choose your option. Are you going to stay on your toes and draw yourself down, or are you going to come down onto your knees, lower yourself down, pushing your hands forward, elbows on the floor for our Sphinx? So this is lower back work, very much so, yeah? Curl your toes under, push back, downward facing dog. Right foot comes in between our hands, left foot follows. 1 more. So we should be doing right, left, fold. Fold, fold, fold. Left foot comes back first. Right foot follows into that plank. Show me knees down or come down on your toes. But it's really slow. Hands forward, elbows, eye gaze forward. Curl your toes, push back and stay here. Couple of breaths. Whew, very nice. Right, bring your left foot in between your hands and come on up. So we're going to set our warrior two up straight away. So we should all know how to set our warrior two up unless you are new. Yeah. And even if you're not new, you guys should know now. So our right foot is our front foot. Right foot, front foot. When any warrior one or two, we have the front leg bent. So have a look in the mirror. If you've just got me on there, look for yourself as well. So this is a really great opportunity when you have the camera on to look at your pose to see if you're doing it correctly. Yeah. And there is a correct, there's not a wrong move, but there is a right move, a correct way to do it. Otherwise, there's no point to doing it. So knee is over the ankle. It's not past it. It's not here unless you got bad knees. It's here. This back foot, it's nice and straight. It's nice and strong. The foot's out to a 1/4 This one, toes are forward. This one, 1/4 on a clock. It's the best, easiest way I can explain it. You twist your whole torso. So you can all read my lovely t-shirt. Hands out, palms down. There's your warrior two. Yeah, this is very much a prep move, ready for our extended warrior two or our extended side angle. So you just shift your weight forward. So we're not reaching forward. You shift that center line over your front knee. This is our prep. Elbow down onto your knee. And you take that top arm up and reach to the ceiling, palm down. So you should create a nice line from the fingertips all the way down to the back heel. Here is our very nice extended side angle, extended warrior two. You can take your elbow off your knee straight away. You can lift your heel up at the front there. A deeper quad stretch, yeah? Deeper glutes. You can grab your wrist and really stretch away, but make sure that you don't curve over, keeping that chest to the side. Loads of options. Take yours. Come on up. Back into our warrior two. We're going to just turn our feet to do it the other way. So we don't have to bring our legs in. We don't have to get set up again. From here to here. That's all we do. Marvelous. Heels are still in line. Nothing else has changed apart from the direction of those feet. So this is my worst knee. So my little bend is not going to be very big on this side. But what we want to try and create is a 90. That's the 90 that we want to look at. Yeah. To work this glute, to work these quads. These are the sorts of angles you need, and you stay here all the time. And then you can bring your heel up as well. If you have dodgy knees like mine, a little bend is absolutely fine because it's still being engaged. We've got our whole torso to face me. Palms are down. You would have your eye gaze facing the front, but I've got it facing you because I can see you. Are we ready to side angle? So we shift our weight. Elbow down on that knee, or straight away, take that top arm up. Nice straight line from those fingertips all the way down to that back heel. Keeping that 90-90 in your knee. Have a little look. Have you still got that strength in that front leg? That's where it should be. Yeah? Give it a little test. Do we need a little rest? No. Here. Come on up. We're going to come into our triangle. So all we do is we straighten up our legs. That's all a triangle is. The feet are staying exactly the same. Triangle is the easiest thing to come out of from a warrior two. Yeah. You've got this front leg bent for warrior two. Up. There's your triangle. Easy. Feet are staying the same. So we are going to extend our triangle as well. Now this is a bit tougher. Yeah. This works our hips because we've got to keep this front leg straight. So we shift. We put a little bit of pressure on that hip. And here we open our hearts. We open our arms out wide. So you can hold on to your shin if you need to. Try not to overlock your knees
Yeah, so have a tiny little bend if we need it. But that chest is still facing the side. The easiest way to get your chest to the side is turn your eye gaze to the ceiling. So remember, you can use your shin for support or here. Opening out your chest, deep breath here. Take it up, straight legs. Turn them the other side. We're going to do it the other side. All we do is we turn everything the other side, keeping it straight. Feet have just turned to the other side. That's all that's changed, really. We get ready to shift. Remember your option. You can hold on to your shin if you need to, or take it away straight away. You exhale. You inhale a little bit deeper, and you exhale to get that chest, that eye gaze. Open out your hearts for me. Mine is open to you. Remember, you can use your shin for support if you need to. Try not to overlock your knees. Look at that, beautiful. We're like little stars, triangles. I think we look stars. Come on up. Woo. Come on up. Right, we're going to come down and do the back work. Here was our strength in our legs, some back work. So we're going to try the camel pose. So if you do yoga regularly, you already know what that is, and you might be able to do it. It all depends on your flexibility. So I'm going to do it from behind first, just so you can see what I'm up to. So our knees, we've got them hip width apart. Okay. Have a little look down. Yeah, knees look like they're underneath my hip. Your three options. You can place your hands at the lower back. Place your hands at the lower back, and you can lean back just a little bit, eye gaze up to get a little bit of strength in the lower back. If you come right back here, yeah, that is the easier move. So this is the pointless of that one. Second option, you take your hands all the way down to your ankle and you lift your arm high. Second option, take it down for both and lift it high. So I'm going to show you those options from the front now. Whew. So we come to the front, or I'm going to come to the front if you weren't sure what we're doing. Maybe I'll do it from the side, actually. No, I need to do it from the front. So if we're going to do one, what I want you to focus on is not leaning to the side. So don't look down to that side of the ankle that you're holding on to. What you want is to create a chest opener. So you will need balance for this one. I actually think this is quite tough to do it on one, but you need to open your chest and your hips need to be parallel to the floor as much as they possibly can if you're doing just one, because we want to try and create the same effect as two would create. Looking up. Stay here for one more breath. And come down, and come down. We're going to do some nice counter poses every time we do a back bend, because we always lean forward, bending forward. That's a real thing. That's all right. But back bends, that's not what our spine is supposed to do. So we do need some counter poses. So come into your child's pose. Really nice counter pose here. In that child's pose, come up onto your all fours and a nice little cat stretch for me, yeah? Nice little cat stretch for me. So counter, obviously, we want to do the opposite. Our backs aren't for bending, but we work the spine, we keep it strong. That's why we do this sort of work. So we're going to do that one more time. Now, if you held onto your right foot this time, try it on the other side. Yeah, remember your options. This could be your option where you're back here, you're supporting your lower back. That is an option. Or you're right down here. There is your option. Or the other side if we did one. So find your option. Back into your camel pose. Back into your camel pose. Very nice, Liz. Look at that chest. That is absolutely parallel to the ceiling. Lovely. Yes, Sue. Emma. Lovely, lovely. Oh, a couple more breaths here. Every time you inhale, push your tummy out and exhale. And come back up. Oh, back onto your all fours. Nice little cat stretch. Really, really push your back to the ceiling. Yeah, completely counter what you've just done. We want a little bit of mobility, really, really stretch. Back into our horse stance where we've got a nice flat back parallel to the ceiling. There we go. Horse stance, cow stance, and cat. All on all fours, but the horse is a nice parallel back to the ceiling. No bend. Couple of breaths here. Remember those inhales, those deep belly breaths, yeah? Those short and shallow breaths are going to get more and more the more scary news that comes out about all these variants because you're so worried about breathing. So take all the belly breaths you can whilst we're in this class. Right, we are going to do some nice spinal twist. So we stay on our knees. Stay on our knees for now. We'll get there. Let's all get sorted. And then I just want you to take your bottom to one side. This is the easiest way that I can explain how to set up your legs. So from here, sit down, both legs one side. And you're going to take them out a little bit. Take them out a little bit. Take them out to the side. So we're going to do a spinal twist. So we have one hand, the right hand, we'll do it on the right side first. Right hand is next to your bottom. You are going to sweep your left arm all the way up, looking to the back of the room, trying to keep your knees down, trying to keep your knees both down. Yeah. So if suddenly you're like, oh, I'm trying to get both knees down, I'm not going back as far. That isn't the point to this one. So we go back as far as we possibly can. We want knees down and we want to stretch. We are extending the spine here. We're opening the chest. We're working those obliques. So stretch as much as your knees down will allow you to go. And looking up, looking back, that little bit of extension with that eye gaze brings you round a little bit more. Come back down. Bring your feet into our cross legs, our lotus. Test your flexibility here. Yeah, we're going to do a little lean forward. And I want you to test your flexibility to see how you can sit in your lotus. So are you there with one leg on top? Yeah. Have you got your modified half lotus? Maybe. Are you like, well, I'm going to give it a go and get the other one up as well? Not very good for bad knees, but we get it up anyway. Woo. This might be an option. You might be able to stay here all and no problems whatsoever. Otherwise, just get comfortable. This is just so you can test how flexible you are, yeah? See what you're able to do today. Draw your arms all the way up to the ceiling, fingertips to the ceiling. Our counter pose, remember, on anything we do back bends, we lean forward and we curve our back. And then we straighten up our spine. So we want to try and create a nice parallel back to the ceiling. So we've curved down, we've rolled down so that we know we're tipping from the hip. We roll down and then we stretch forward, trying to make, so we're not going to have our hands on the floor. This is all going to come from strength again, strength and back bends today. So you've rolled down and then you reach forward with those arms, trying to create, so your eye gaze is to the floor, your ears are between your biceps, fingertips facing forward. You want to imagine as if you've got some water on your back that you're keeping nice and still. If it's curved, it's not going to stay there. There's our strength. Take your deep breaths in to keep you balanced. And come back. Right, we're going to flip our legs over to the other side. Flip our legs over to the other side. And another spinal twist on this side. So remember, keep those knees down. The aim isn't to get it up here. Yeah, it's to go as far back as we possibly can. Get a nice quad stretch as well. Here, knees down. Nice, you should feel it in the obliques here. Those love handles. Yeah. Little squeeze in the glutes, those bum cheeks. Eye gaze back, so that gives you a little bit more back. Yes. Reach round. So we've swept it up. We all got the sweep. I think we've all got the sweep. Yeah. Okay, come down, come down. think we all got the sweep thereabouts. Right, let's try some roll-ups. So this is our little bit of Pilates today, and a little bit more strength in those lower abdominals. So we're going to come into our staff pose. Our staff pose, make sure you're really on your sit bones. Find your sit bones, yeah? It's part of the skeleton that makes up what the muscles stick to in your bum. Find the sit bones, so don't just sit on the cheeks. There we go, it's hard. Hands either side of your bottom. So we always channel our mountain pose whenever we do any pose. So that's always remaining those shoulders to keep them relaxed, keeping our chest forward, our eye gaze forward, our tummies are in. This is obviously the top half of our mountain pose. So we always want to channel it in any position we are in. So have your legs together as close as you can. And just stay here for a little bit. A couple of breaths. And we are going to get ready to roll down as slowly as you possibly can. Just one roll down first. So I want you to bring your arms up. And you are going to roll vertebrae by vertebrae down as slowly as you can. I want you to get in about 15 counts. Yeah, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Stretch your hands away behind you. Yeah, we're in our extended mountain pose on the floor. And a deep breath here. Deep breath here, you've relaxed. So we've got to find the energy to get up. So engage those muscles. Bring your arms up first. As they start to go forward, head up. Vertebrae by vertebrae, come up as slowly as you went down. Use your core muscles. Use them slowly, slowly, slowly. Try not to whip yourself. It's slow, it's controlled. Pilates is all about contrology. And you're going to lean forwards to touch your toes. Lean forwards to touch your toes. Get that nice forward fold here. Touch your toes. You can flex your feet so that you can touch your toes. There they are. We are going to do that one more time and see if you can slow it down. Remember those 15 counts. So bring it back up to our staff. Arms out. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice extended mountain on the floor. Really nice. You might have even been able to do a couple more numbers in there. If you have, wicked. Right, so we relaxed. We find that energy. Bring your arms up. Fingertips facing the ceiling. As you lean them forward, lift your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we're still going. 16, 17, 18. Reach all the way forward. Head down. Hang your head heavy. Remember, anytime we do a forward fold, the more we hang our head heavy, the closer we can use the weight. We can use the weight to get closer to the knees. Oh, little hamstring stretch. Nice. Right, we're going to do a couple of minutes, literally 2 minutes. That's all we've got time. I'm going to run over. If you've got to go, I get it. Sit in a nice cross leg position today. Yeah, we're not going to lie down. Just going to cross our legs and close our eyes. Rest your forearms on your thighs, but keeping your eyes closed. So all you should see right now is the back of your eyelids. Try not to pick up too much tension. Try to relax, yeah? But we always have a neutral pose. Our relaxation pose isn't leaning forward. So it should feel nice and relaxed. We should have our shoulders nice and soft. Keeping our eyes closed for about 30 seconds. I'm going to be quiet and I don't want you to think of anything. Try and push it all aside. Thanks, Alex. Bye. So relax, keeping those eyes closed. So I just want you to be able to feel what it's like to relax by seating, yeah? Which means we can do it anywhere. Couple of minutes, right? I'm going to be quiet now. 30 seconds. Slowly bring yourself back into your room. Shoulders up, deep breath. Open out your chest, open out your belly. Take out a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your arms up all the way to the ceiling. Another inhale. Come down. Namaste. Thanks, you lovely lot. Don't forget our YouTube channel and all the rest of the classes. And I won't see you next week. I'm off again. Thanks very much.